It's day 28. I'm trying to make as much money as possible, starting from zero. Previously, I went door to door offering free weed killing.
Back at it with a fresh load of tarmac letters. Let's do it.
And I got my first paying customers.
Oh my God. That has not just used all. That has not just used all. Oh my gosh, this is not good.
Coming up. Yeah, we just got another lead.
Ooh, those gloves are very wet and cold.
Basically, we're in debt.
I've done it!
We have £68.89 in the bank account. Last week I posted a bunch of letters just going door to door. I managed to get 3 people who wanted the free weed killing service that I was offering as a lead magnet to then offer them a more expensive service, which they would then pay for. So I bought this chemical sprayer thing, a hazmat suit and some other protective stuff. And one of those people also said they want me to take out some of the weeds, like not weeds on the driveway, but weeds within their little front garden. So I also got this weeding tool for £15.77. I have to make, I can't remember exactly what the amount is, so James just like flash it up here. I have to make around 600 and something pounds by the start of next month. It's day 28 today, so we got day 28, 29, 30, 31, 4 days to make that amount of money. We're quite a way off, and the only way that I'm gonna be able to pull this off is by making some sales. Actually, the thing that I was planning on doing today, the spraying on the chemicals, that's not gonna work because it is it down with rain. I'm gonna have to adjust the plan slightly and tell them that I can only take out the weeds by hand today.
Arrived at the first house. It is the rainiest day in history. I brought waterproof coat and trousers, but I've made a big mistake and my shoes are just mesh. Live and learn. Hi, sorry to disturb you. I just wanted to show you what I've been up to. I've finished it. I mean, I won't make you come outside if you. So yeah, I've taken out the moss, or as much moss as I can, along all of the brick paving, and along the trim along the front, all the little green weeds that you don't want. And then in terms of applying the chemical to the driveway, I can come back the next day that it's not raining. I'll apply that. But I was wondering if you would want an additional thing that I offer, which is like, I think you have a patio in the back, is that right? And then you have fences, and I offer pressure washing of all of that, and also cleaning of any outdoor equipment that you have, and window cleaning as well. And I normally offer that in like a big house turnaround package for $1,500, but because I'm new to the adult area, I'm doing like a massive discount of 80%, so it'd be $300. If you'd be interested in that.
We're gonna leave that one.
Okay, sure, no worries.
Yeah, but yeah, if you can just add us to this and then
Yeah, sure.
in your calendar and just do it as you think.
Sure thing.
Done. Yeah, that'd be great.
No problem. So could I text you a link for the payment link?
Yeah, sure.
All right, brilliant.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Cheers, have a good day. She didn't want to go for that right away at the door, but I did feel like I was putting her on the spot a bit, so I think for the next people, I won't do it in that way.
Ooh, those gloves are very wet and cold.
Let's go. Jeez, it is raining so much all day today. I'm still on the second of the 3 houses I need to go today to this free weed removal, just to show my face and give them confidence that I am actually going to show up and do it. I've done like this section of the pathway here. It's taken like 20 minutes. I've figured out though that just brushing away the bits that I've done makes it look a million times better. So I'm kind of tempted to go back to that first place and just finish it off, because otherwise they might not be happy with it. I don't know. But yeah, that first place took 2 hours. I've been here like 20 minutes so far, and I got to go do a third one after this. Push for time, but at least I've done something for them now and built a bit of trust. On to number 3. Interestingly, this house only took like 10 minutes just to scrape off some moss because it's tarmac, and the other ones were block paving, which took a million times longer to go in between all the cracks. But something I noticed here is that the fence is extremely green, so I'm gonna picture on the driveway pressure washing as well as the fence. The driveway is pretty pristine, apart from moss all along the side, and that's actually making the tarmac crumble. So that's a genuine issue that they need solving. Yeah, we just got another lead. It's been 4 days since I posted the letters and still getting leads coming through. So that's incredible. That's lead number 4. I mean, actually all of the people I posted the letters to are leads. These are actually lead magnet consumers. So 4 lead magnet consumers. Boom. It's day 29. We have £102.12 in the bank account. I'm on my way to do the weed killing for the 4 different people who are wanting it. Kendra, who's worked in labs with chemicals and stuff, says that my like generic basic gardening gloves aren't going to protect me from a weed killer that's like harmful if it comes into contact with your skin. So I'm going to buy some rubber gloves. They don't have any medium size, so we'll go in with the large. Oh, fits like a glove.
2 driveways done with the weed killing. I've sent texts to the 2 people whose driveways I've already done, offering the pressure washing offer. It's slimmed down compared to what I offered that lady yesterday. I'm thinking I'll offer a much simpler, more slimmed down offer at first, and then I'd offer like bolt-on services over time once I've already got them as a regular customer, rather than just trying to offer everything at once and then scare them off. I've done it!
What have you done?
I've just got a text, I haven't even read it yet, but it says from someone, I'm interested to go ahead, please. One of the people I just did the weed killing for, I messaged them with the offer saying the weed killer treatment on the patio that I've already done, which wasn't included in the free driveway treatment, was gonna cost him £75, so he would have had to pay that anyway. Yeah. But if he buys before 7th of Feb, then I'll take that off the price of the already discounted pressure washing thing, meaning his price is £194. And he said, yeah, let's do it. Yes! So that's £194 onto the bank balance.
That's brilliant. Well done, John.
I did a thing! Riding a massive high from that sale earlier. Ken just come with me with the chest mounted GoPro, and we're gonna post some letters together, so twice the number of postings. La 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 la. Day 30, we have £275 and 79p in the bank account. We've got Chili here with us today because I'm not going to the office today. I'm going to be doing catch-up work for the content business. I'm going to have to balance the new business with the content business and production of videos. So even though I've only got 2 days left until I need to make the £689 that I need at the start of the next month for my household living costs, I'm going to have to spend one of those 2 days catching up on content stuff. So tomorrow it's the last day to make sales, to make that money. Oh, you just sat on my phone, Chili. Nice one. We made 1 sale for pressure washing yesterday, which is the first pressure washing sale of the whole, of all the videos so far, which is incredible, huge milestone. We've got 2 more potential sales in the pipeline. Separately from that, one person already said no. They said it's too pricey. If it was more like £100, they could go for it, but £100 isn't enough money, and they said basically they'll never go above £100 of pressure washing, but that's okay. I've still got them as a repeat customer for weed killing. I have got a voicemail though from someone who I think is a lead.
I just got back from holiday. If you want to ring me back.
Another potential sale. It's day 31, the last day of this first month, and so it's really down to the wire to make this last bit of money. A couple of days ago we made that pressure washing sale for £194, but for that same customer I did the weed killing, and I didn't realise that I'd be getting money for the weed killing separately, but he's also paid £75. So that's huge. I'm going to try and close the sales on the other 2 prospective customers that I have. One of them said, unfortunately, it's just too expensive right now. And the other person said the same thing. It's just too expensive right now, but they might come back to me in the future. My plan for today is to post a ton of letters to get more people who want the free lead magnet. So I've got stacks and stacks of letters to post. Let's see how many I can do in 3 hours. It's been an hour and a half and still got plenty of letters left. Loads of stone, loads of concrete, less block paving, but it turns out by far the most popular driveway material is tarmac. I've counted up how many letters I have left, and I've ended up posting about 80 letters per hour for 3 hours. So pretty good. It's day 32 and we haven't exactly gone to plan for how I was hoping these videos will go, but that's just the reality of starting a new business. The bank balance says £350 and 79p, but it's the start of a new month, so that means 3 things are happening. First, I've been driving around in a car doing all these different business escapades, and that fuel costs money. That fuel has cost £29 and 71p in fuel. And yeah, I've been tracking every single mile because nothing in this is going unaccounted for. Second, my personal living costs that go out at the start of a new month are £653 and 45p. And starting today, every day we need to take off the bank balance £35 and 52p for my daily living costs. Ideally, I wanted to have the whole month of personal expenses saved up in advance, £2,300, but like I said, things don't always go to plan. Basically, we're in debt. But I don't plan to be in debt for long. I can see I've got something really promising going here because we've had strangers pay me £318 after just a week of me posting my first ever cold outreach letter. So it just doesn't feel like it makes sense for me to go out and spend 8, 10, 12 hours a day doing Uber Eats to make 7, 8, best case £9 per hour.
when that wouldn't even be enough to cover my personal living expenses anyway. I need to shoot some shots, and that's what I'm doing here with this whole letter posting, lead magnet, make sales situation. However, disclaimer, I do not recommend that you go into debt. Going into debt to start a business is a big risk, and I personally have a very high risk tolerance. I don't have kids. I have a partner who can help pick up the slack if needed. I don't have an apartment to pay rent on. I have this office that I'm paying rent on, but I can just get rid of it if I need to. My situation may be very different to yours, and I just want to make clear that going into debt can lead to some very bad things. But in my particular case, if I spend another month hammering the letter posting, improving the messaging in that letter to increase the response rate, best case scenario, the sky's the limit. Worst case scenario, a month from now, I'll be around minus £2,000 in debt, and I can just pivot to something that can make money more reliably. Okay, now we're talking. Look at these. That's the clientele we want. I'm getting a 1% response rate, which is about average. I don't think that's anything amazing, but it's better than 0. So that means for every 100 letters that I post, someone responds saying that they want the free weed killing. But then only 25% of people, 1 in 4 people so far, so not a very big sample size, but only 1 in 4 people so far have actually bought something for money. So 25% conversion rate. That's not very good. We're ending this week in the negative, but that's okay because we've got something good going here. I've got a solid plan for next week. Post 1,000 letters, so that's 200 a day for the 5 working days next week. Very doable, and I need that continuous flow of leads to then get more sales. I'm taking the next 2 days off, Saturday and Sunday, because working 7 days a week is bad for a relationship, so the next time I see you will be in the next video, but we still need to take off the daily living cost amount of £35.52p per day for 2 days. Even more in the negative, but it's okay. Next week, we're gonna work hard to bring it back. In this video, we added a weeding tool and rubber gloves to the inventory, and we entered a new month, meaning my personal household living costs were no longer covered by the money that I started with at the beginning of the series. This resulted in a net loss for the video of £507.82p, bringing the total down to minus £438.93p.